literally just started. Oh! You know, I wasn't really sure what to do for this very impromptu art stream. I had a couple ideas. Well, first of all was doing actual legit art things. For example, I wanted to make a more custom... You know how on Twitch, the About page, I have rules and my About Me, like things like that. I wanted to actually draw like a design for that, so it looks a bit more customized. But I also want to do some freehand doodles. So, you know, let's do some doodles until we don't really have any more doodle ideas, and then if we have time left, I'll do the legit stuff. Okay, Rikatrick, I can draw you, but you're not allowed to give any input though, okay? You can't tell me what you look like, and I basically just draw whatever I think of. Is that a deal? So you can't be like, that doesn't look like me, and then try to send me your picture or something. If I doodle, it's gonna be completely freehand. And okay, sure. But let's do Bunny first. Hello, Kendo. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hi, Grimo. Okay, so let's do some doodling and see how bad I get. Oh no, Bunny, I'm so scared of messing you up. Okay, let me think of what I remember. You know how some characters, you remember what they look like, but when you actually try to put it, like when you actually try to think of the little details, you don't remember any actual details. This is how I am like. I remember what you look like, but I have no clue of the actual details. Okay, this is what I kind of remember from Bunny. Again, I'm really sorry if I completely butcher every single one of you, but it's out of love. Okay, don't kill me. And I'll just do a half body, because full body will be too much for me. Okay, well, Bunny, of course, obviously I remembered your ears. Very long. Ah, sorry. That's me. Ignore me. Why am I there? That was maybe smug as heck. Okay, doodle. No, this is not that kind of doodle. No, Kobu. No. This is not art redeem. It's not art redeem. This is me butchering all of you. Funny, I remember you're like very long. No, I think they're more like very long ears. Very long ears. Okay, sure. Very long ears. Ears are like... I'm so sorry. I'm already screwing up. I am already screwing up. Hi, Kuruta! How are you? I'm destroying all my friendships with people by doodling them out of memory right now. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then I remember... You had a mushroom hat. I remember you have a mushroom hat. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure you have a mushroom hat. It was like this or something. I remember there's a mushroom hat that comes out, and there's the mushroom part. Oh, thank you. Isn't that Bob Ross? I mean, you look like a pierogi. Yeah. Bunny is a mushroom bunny. Everybody go follow Bunny. Bunny, you know what? I'm gonna give Bunny a shout out. S.O. Bunny. Yeah. Bunny makes very, very cute art. And then I was like, face? Yeah, I know. I kind of turned you into a dumpling. Oh no, I absolutely don't remember what your shirt looks like. Wait, no. I remember seeing more of your eyes. Oh no, I made you fat. Just so you know, everything I draw turns fat. I can't tell you why. It's like this. Oh, sorry, I'll re-enable. It was supposed to be a collab, so I disabled a whole bunch of redeems, but let me re-enable them. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Thank you for reminding me. This was a very impromptu art stream that I decided about 15 minutes ago. So let me... Okay. There, I should have enabled everything. When in doubt, I chicken your nuggets while I'll pencil your crayons. Now everything should have been redeemed now. No, Kobo, it's okay! It's okay, Kobo, it's okay! It's okay, Kobo had some technical difficulties, but it's super fine. We'll continue next week. Oh, I see. Okay. So, did you guys hear about the rumor about butter? this is my first impromptu art. This is my very first art stream and an impromptu art stream, and I'm doing it as a cat. Right, come on. Butter. I better hear it. Well, I better not spread it. Get it? You haven't heard? Ow! Oh, hi, Pipit! I think it was like... Remember your eyes are like kind of like this. Okay, I think it was like this. And oh my gosh, your shirt. Ow! Your shirt. I feel like I'm missing. Maybe. No. I remember now. Your hat is bigger. Your hat. You had a very big hat. I remember now. A big hat. Oh my gosh, how did I forget? I'm slowly remembering a little bit more of your features, Bunny. A little bit more of your features. I remember your very big hat, actually. It was like this. Yeah, I think it was like this. It was a big mushroom. I remember now. Mika Memory Express. Let's go. Yeah, it's more like here. Oh, hi, Kiva! I'm trying my hand at doing an art stream, too. I want to say... Oh, yes! I'm so excited for Octopath Traveler. There's so many good announcements. I'm also excited for Crisis Core. And... what else? There was another JRPG I forgot. Yeah, art stream! I'm so sorry, Bunny. I have zero memory of your shirt. Like, zero. So I'm just gonna make you comfy and, like, give you a little comfy scarf because I have no memory at all of what you wear. I'm so sorry. I did something horrible. I did something very horrible. Yeah. Okay, this is my I'm so sorry. I'm probably missing a lot of features, but this is roughly what I remember of you. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you for being my first experimental bunny. This is Bunny. Okay, for Recatric, it's completely freehand because I don't know anything about you, so I'm just gonna super doodle. Just be a super doodle. You're probably thinking, yes, Fire Emblem Engage! I haven't watched the trailer yet. I just got home, but I am excited about it. I see Marth though. Is this going to be a crossover? Why is Marth so big on the cover of an original Fire Emblem game? When I first saw it, I thought it was for Fire Emblem Heroes or a spin-off. But apparently it's an original game, so why is Marth so big? Oh, that's great, Kobu! I'm glad. I'll still doodle you from memory. Yeah, I also hope back for good. Yeah! Okay. For Patrick, I don't know anything about you. So, but I know you like to bonk me. And you like to give me cat ears, so... I'm gonna face that. Oh, you're a girl! I'm so sorry. Well, it doesn't matter. This actually does not change my doodle. I do know that you like to bonk and you like cat ears, so... Really? I feel like I'm missing a lot of your features. But thank you, buddy. Thank you. So I'm gonna give you cat ears, mostly as payback. If I have to cat ears, so do you. Oh, your hair. How do I want your hair? Let me think. Okay, honestly, I don't know my eye color either. Because who looks at their eyes, honestly? Who looks at their eyes? I don't look at my eyes. I don't look into my eyes. That's kind of weird. I'll give you cat ears. Hi, Kiva! How are you? Good morning! How are you doing today? I think your day just started, right? It's probably 4 or 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I think it's about 5 a.m. over there. It's so annoying that the 2 games have Which 2? Which 2 games? Oh, it's 8. Okay. Which 2 games are coming out on the same date? I think Crisis Core is coming out on like mid-December. 6 p.m. Oh, it's also 6 p.m. where I am. We're in the same time zone. And then I'll have you hold the... Oh, reset. Wait, isn't it reset 3? Isn't that 3? Not 2? 2's already out. Yes, I am PDT as well. Oh, good. I don't play the Atelier series much. The only one I play is Verona, which I like, but not like crazy like. It's a very chill game, but I really like more story in my games. Bonk. Bonk. Wait, there's still gonna be a... and isn't there also gonna be Rune Factory 3? Rune Factory 3 is also... It's getting remastered. It's gonna... You know how there's a Rune Factory 4 special? Now there's a Rune Factory 3 special that's coming to Switch. I liked Rune Factory 4. 5 was fun, but honestly got really stale near the end, so I didn't even make it to my wedding. Because I had to date the guy for so long to get married, and I couldn't stand spending so many days doing the same thing over and over again, so I ended up... We're just going out now. We're not married. I couldn't spend enough time to marry him, and I couldn't spend enough time to have a baby with him, so I don't have a baby either. In Rune Factory 4, I had a baby. Oh yeah, there's so much JRPGs. It's awesome. Yeah, comfy sweater. How about a remaster? Really? Oh, remaster. Yeah, for sure. If it's remaster. If it's just like... I don't know. Usually though, Kobu, the first game of a series is usually the roughest because the later games have all the quality of life stuff, right? So going back to the first game might be a little bit rough. Because a lot of times the games I play... I don't play the first game. I usually know about a game once it's on this like 3rd or 4th game. So when I go back to the first game, I can see the differences. Okay, this is my interpretation of a cat trick. Your favorite cat ears in the bunks. Cat trick. Yeah, everybody be comfy. You're comfy. Unless one gets a... Hey, I got the Xenoblade 1 Deluxe Edition, bruh. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was so good. They did so much quality of life stuff. It's amazing. That's why it should be a remaster, because the story in the world... Yeah. That's what happened to Verona. Atelier Verona also got a remaster like that. A little too short? Well, that's how your hair is gonna be now. Okay, now Kobu. Oh gosh, I've drawn you, Kobu, a couple times. Wait, no, but you're redesigned. Oh man, okay, this is gonna be hard, Kobu. I'm gonna have to do your redesign purely based on memory, and I can tell you, I remember like nothing about it. I'm so sorry, I remember nothing about it. It's Rhine time! You can't spell a rainbow without Rhine. I'm really feeling it! You're a lifesaver, right? Yeah, I know, each time I draw you, it's a different design. Oh jeez. Okay. Okay, I don't think you have ears. Your ears are like up there. Wait. Do a new... Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna gonna make a new document. Not document. Ah, Kobu. You don't have ears, Kobu. I'm pretty sure you don't have ears. You have bunny ears? I don't remember anything about your outfit. I just remember you got sleeves. Oh snap, this is gonna be the most... Oh, hi, Arson! Yeah, Kobu's also a bunny, so... Oh yeah, everything I'm drawing has animal ears. Okay, I remember you have like some design over here. Like this. Hi! Hi, Arson, how are you? Oh man, your hair. I don't remember anything about your hair. Don't give me hints though. This is purely from memory. Ow! Bit. I smell... Hi, Pastry! I'm drawing people based on memory. You want me to draw you? You'll be surprised, You think that I'll be able to do a good job of, Why? Okay, is that a no? Is that a no? Why was that your reaction? Why was that your reaction, Pastry? I'm like, should I draw you? You're like, divine punishment. Sure, Kiva, I can draw you. And again, this will be all purely like, don't give me any hints. I'm just doing everything by memory. Oh, I remember you got like some nice eyelashes. I remember you got some eyelashes. That's all I remember. You have eyelashes. Oh my gosh, Kobu. What does your hair look like? What does your hair look like? Holy cow. Okay, let's draw what I remember first. I remember you have bunny ears. I remember that. Remember you have bunny ears? The one you saw me on streams? Oh, your stickman? I can try to replicate your stickman. Don't laugh at me if I do a horrible job at it, okay? Please don't laugh at me. Bro. Okay. Oh my gosh, what's over here? Kobu, do you have hair? Okay, I remember I don't think you have that. Why? Wait, don't bug me! Don't bug me! I'm not the one saying anything. Oh shoot, I can't. Kobu, do you have hair? Okay. I was told not to bonk you. Okay, please don't have arguments that makes... What? Oh, well, Pastry, you have to bonk me. I dare you to bonk me. Heh. Yeah, Pastry. You gotta bonk me now. You have to bonk me so... What? No, reverse psychology. No, reverse psychology. Ow! Pastry, what? Okay, I'm purely gonna guess. I think Kobu has hair. I can't. The fake one is on camera. But I remember it's not too... Oh, I think even if Kobu... I remember seeing your forehead. No. I remember seeing your forehead, so even if you have hair, I don't think it's too much. Ow! Dang, that one doesn't have cooldown. Even if you have hair, I don't think it's too much hair, so... Ow! Oh my god, it looks nothing like Kobu. It looks nothing like Kobu! I'm so sad. The one person I collab with, like, one of the people I collab with the most, and I have no memory of if you have hair or not. Really? I don't remember. I don't think you have long hair or anything. I don't remember your outfit either. No, don't give me any hints. I want purely by memory. Let me struggle. Okay, fine. Very small one. Go ahead. Here, go ahead. I'm not gonna revise though. The thing? Well, that's not even a hint! What thing? Side? Yeah, this is your side shave. What do you mean? This is... I don't know what this is. I think this is your helmet or something. This is your side shave. What's a side shave? The thing? I remember you show your shoulders. And then you have sleeves. I have no memory. What your Kobu shades? Do you mean shave the sides of their body? I think. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think it's like. I'm making an original outfit for Kobu because I can't remember your other outfit. Okay, I remember, and then you have like puffy sleeves. Do you have anything here? Do you have anything here? Do you have a collar or anything or something here? I remember. I think you have something here. You look very futuristic. I remember you're kind of futuristic, but that's all I remember. Side shave? What does the side shave mean? You don't have bangs? Okay, so no bangs, I guess. What does side shave? I think like this. Oh, thank you for the head pet. I automated my head pet so I can just keep doing what I'm doing and I get head petted. I have something very important on your neck. It's okay. This is purely by memory. So it's best I don't get too much hints. This is my version of you, basically. This is my version of you. I'm wondering why you're not I don't know. Why are you not eating dinner? I had dinner. Okay. This is my version of in your chest. Well, I'm not drawing your hips. In your chest. A heart. I don't remember what's on your chest. I'm guessing it's something cute like a heart. O-U-B-P. Yeah, head pets are nice because food is overrated, but at the same time underrated. Maybe eat a little bit. Okay, let me try drawing pastry. This is harder than you think. But first of all, obviously, perfectly round as all things should be. And then we erase. You'll be surprised. Because you're so round, it's easy to get your proportions wrong. Okay, I think it's like how long does it go? How long does your skirt, sorry, not skirt, a sheet go? I think it goes up to like, it shows a little bit of your under donut, so I think it goes up to here. Did I accidentally give you a mini skirt? I think I accidentally gave pastry a mini skirt. And I think it's a little bit bigger. I gotta erase this. You have 18 points. Make sure you eat. Even though I'm not the one who should be saying this, make sure you eat, okay? Pastry, did I accidentally make you a little revealing? Oops. This is non-say-so donut. I drew you once, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, I definitely gave you a mini skirt. Your donut bits are... Yeah, I think I gave you a little bit... It was a little shorter than I expected. Let's pretend that you accidentally put it in the wash and you forgot to use detergent. Oh, okay. Then your eyes don't have the last part because electricity went out again. Okay, thank you. Well, your electricity did go out again? Oh, Kobu. I'm so sorry, Kobu. I think your eyes had like a little sparkle in your eye. You had a little sparkle in your eye. How sparkle are your eyes? Oh, I'm so sorry, Kobu. That really sucks. It really sucks when you have power outage. Yeah, Kobu is experiencing some technical difficulties, which really sucks. Let's all wish Kobu the electricity back. I did tell you guys how one time the electricity went out near me. And then my dad was like, can you call the company to see when will they get electricity back? So I was like, yeah, sure. So I called them. And then the lady representative was like, oh, your power will come back before or after 9. I was like, thank you. So I went to tell Dad, I have an answer. She said it'll be back at or after 9. And he pauses and he looks at me and he says, that's any time. The lady played me like a fiddle. I didn't even realize. She didn't say like, oh, within 15 minutes before or after 9. She just said before or after 9 with nothing whatsoever. And I was like, I got a number! Like, I have an estimate! And it wasn't not an estimate. I got bamboozled. I feel like she got so sick of people calling her to ask that. She's like, you know what? I'm just gonna give them a stupid answer and see. It'll come back. You sound like my mom. Mom, when is the bus coming? The bus will come when the bus comes, honey. You complaining isn't gonna make the bus arrive any sooner. I think you had a blush. Oh, snap. Pastry, you're so cute. What the heck? What the heck, Pastry? You're so cute. Why? Oh my god. Your legs are long. How long are your legs? How long are your legs? I think your legs are like here? You know what? I want Pastry to be holding something. Oh, you know what I should have Pastry hold? You know what evil thoughts. Evil thoughts. Pastry, what are you eating? Pastry, how could you? What are you doing, Pastry? Is that chocolate? Pastry, is that chocolate you're eating? You love oh. I don't know what donuts look like. Oh yeah, your sprinkles. Because supports. Not me. Pastry supporting cannibalism. They make me stronger. You know what they say? You are what you eat. And then wait, I think you had some chocolate sauce on you. I remember Pastry has some chocolate sauce. If I remember correctly. And then you have some like sprinkles and stuff. Sprinkles. This is Pastry. Oh, it's so cute. Hey, Gary. Pastry. Mika uses. What do you mean? Pastry's the one who's super owning up to it. I was surprised. He just straight up was like, yeah, I do. So what? Thank you. You know what? Because I butchered you guys so much, I will. If you want, I can send you these pictures, and you can do whatever you like with it. Because it's just a doodle, and I butchered you anyways. The Pastry. I don't think I feel like I made you look so much younger, Pastry. You look 5. I think I accidentally drew a childhood version of Pastry. You look like a little kid, and then it's like, come on, Pastry, honey, let's go home. But I'm hungry. I want to buy a donut before I go home. All right, honey, I'll buy you a donut if you'll go home. Okay. I have to draw Kiva. What, Kiva? I remember. Okay, Kiva wanted me to draw his stick person streaming avatar. Oh gosh, and I'm so sorry. I actually don't super remember what it looks like. I remember you had a hat. Like Kiva, how he would be. No, Kiva specifically asked for stick person. Like me replicating it. So I will respect that. I will respect that by completely butchering it. 4K HD. Yeah, I can't even draw hats, bro. I don't even know how to draw hats. Okay, I remember Kiva. No. I remember Kiva's hat was like this. Was it on the left or on the right? Shoot. I can't remember. Was it on the left or on the right? I think it was on the left. I can't. No. And then I don't think you were wearing anything. Not in a weird way, but you're a stick person, right? What was that? Tobu, what? You wasn't Toblerones? I think you had a hat like this. And I remember your eyes were like Oh, okay, I'm doing something horribly wrong, but I don't know what. It's a stick person, but why does it look so different? What am I? But it's a stick person though. I remember. I was like. Oh no. What am I was trying to replicate, but I don't remember all the details. So I think. Okay, maybe you have longer hands. I'll give you longer hands. I remember you had this hat. It's a very long hat. And I remember you're like, hey. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait. Wait. I can't even spell your name. Can't even. Oh, I don't. There were symbols? I'm sorry. I never noticed. Or remember. Wait. Okay, who else? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not very observant. You know what? I should try drawing Yoichi. Okay, this is gonna be even worse. I'm so sorry, Yoichi. You're not even here, and I'm gonna butcher you. I don't remember anything. I just remember your horns. Yoichi. Other than that, wait, is your broken horn on the left or right? I think it's on the... Yeah, and if you like Kiva, even though this is a complete butcher, I can send it to you, like, on Twitter or Discord later. And then you can do whatever you like with it. With my blessing. I remember Yoichi had, like, sparkle eyes. Were they? No, they didn't. No, she doesn't. She does not have sparkle eyes. That's like another version. That's like a fan art of her. Yeah, okay. Okay. Wait, no. Brimble should probably give her more mischievous features. We're trying Yoichi, one of my friends, who I will be having Dairy Queen ice cream with. Ugh. And you will not recognize her from my drawing because I'm horrible at remembering people. I was thinking of drawing Soleil too, but I'm so scared her fan base might kill me because I will butcher her so bad accidentally. Should I still do it and get butchered? Should I butcher to get butchered? Yeah, I'm thinking of drawing some of my VTuber friends by pure memory. See how much I cherish their friendship? I completely butchered them. I think she has fangs. Gremlins have fangs, right? Wait, what? It's not even Halloween yet! Kobu! I think she has fangs. Shoot, does she have fangs? I don't see her open... I don't think she has... Oh! Did you stream yesterday, Kiva? Or just normal drawing? Oh, shoot. Does she have ears? Does she have ears? I think she has ears. I think Yoichi has ears. Shoot. If I can even screw this part up. I think she has... Rimple doesn't actually have a head. What? Draw something, you try to figure out what it is? Well, I'm trying to draw Yoichi and I can't figure out what it is. Oh man, I think she has... Holy cow, I have no memory if she has ears or not. Oh, okay, no one's gonna know this is Yoichi anymore because there's no part of her left. I'm so sorry. This whole stream is just me saying I'm so sorry. I was drawing off screen. Oh, I see. What were you able to draw yesterday? Wait, I don't think her hair is that puffy, but I honestly don't remember. I think she has... She's got bangs. Is it like over here? I think it's over... I think she has like a clump here. I think she has hair over here. Oh, man. You sent on my server. Oh, that one! The fish one! Yeah, that's so cute! Yeah, that one is very cute. So how come your friend asked you to draw that for him? Okay, I remember her... Just one good horn and one broken horn. It was like broken and stuff. Like broken over here. Oh, it does not look like Yoichi. Gomeng! I asked for things to draw. Oh, okay. Gomennasai. Gomennasai. Tomodachi nano ni ne. You're my good friend, and I forgot if you have ears and what hair you have. Okay. Oh shoot, where you go? I think your hair is like longer. I'm purely trying to remember that. I think she has something like elfie ears. Does it? I don't remember anything about her. Not in that way. I think. Kind of like this. What is her hair? Really? You actually recognize her by this? I don't even remember anything. Okay, I remember she has like a baggy sweater. Is it like a sweater? It looks a little bit like mine. Like this? I think it was like this. Oh man, was she long? I think they're long sleeves. She wears long sleeves. Kindergarten. Well, everything I draw ends up looking young and fat. Did you see a pastry? Kindergarten pastry? This is kindergarten pastry. Pastry looks 5 years old. I honestly, in a way, I am. I'm making kindergarten versions of anything. Not on purpose. Oh yeah, Kiva, I'll show you. This is my version of Kobu because I don't remember what Kobu looks like. And then I drew Banicia, and then this is my complete reimagining of Rikatrick. Okay. And how long does her hair go? I don't think her hair is that long. I think it just kind of goes up here. And then I think she has long sleeves. Haven't seen the new Kobu yet? Well, Kobu has a couple new Kobus. But each Kobu looks like a very nice Kobu. Ignore that. Were there any other feet? Oh no, I remember now. No one heard that. She has like a little, like kind of like mine. I remember thinking that Yoichi's outfit and mine looks pretty similar. She cried, "Mommy, I don't want to go to kindergarten. Please let me stay home." Will you go to kindergarten if I get you? I thought that was you for a second. Wait, you thought you made that sound? Wouldn't you notice that you weren't moving or anything? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have Yoichi hold. I'm gonna have her hold on Dairy Queen coupons. Because I just thought it's funny how I was at a stream yesterday, Cups' stream, and then Yoichi came on. I was like, "Hi, Yoichi," and then she's like, "Mika, I have Dairy Queen coupons." Like that was like the first thing she said to me, and I find that so funny. Oh no, I can't draw sideways. I don't know how to draw sideways. I can't read upside down either. I can't read upside down. Hold your breath. It's okay, it's gone now. My hiccups are just like 1 or 2 and then I'm done. My hands are cold and I was trying to warm my hands. But why would they be squeaky? Ew. Can't draw upside down. Dairy Queen coupons. Momo coupons? I actually don't know if Dairy Queen... You know what? That's a good question. Are ice cream made from Homo milk? Or 1% or 2%? I imagine Homo because it would be the sweetest. It has the most fat in it. And usually kids drink Homo, right? So I would imagine ice cream uses Homo. Hey, Mika. Look what I have. Hey, Mika. Okay, this is my... Does this look like Yoichi? Do you think if I show you this picture, you would be able to guess it's Yoichi? She long sleeves or short sleeves? Okay. Omo ice cream sounds fine to me. Well, it probably is what we serve in Canada, honestly. Do we eat it every day? Okay, I'm gonna try drawing Soleil, and I'm gonna get killed. Wait, actually, let's try drawing Gidio. Let's try drawing Gidio first. I drew Gidio semi-recently, so I might actually remember. Wait, no, I don't. Shoot. Okay, I remember Gidio had like... Well, they're all slime, so... Shouldn't be too hard. Oh no! How can I forget everything already? I forgot all their features already. Seriously, I forgot all their features. I think they had... Oh, my macaroni. Okay, I'm gonna make Gidio really cute though. Even though I might butcher you, Gidio, I'll still make you the cutest that I can. As an apology that I literally drew you. And then they used my picture, the picture I drew of them, on their subathon. And then I screwed up. Everybody is default kindergarten edition, honestly. I'm not even trying. It's just everything I draw usually ends up looking fat and young. And again, it's not because I want to, it just ends up like that. Especially animals. If I draw animals, they all look super fat. Okay. Let's draw the basic features and then see what I remember. Hint, not much. Not much. Okay. Keep you proportionate. Oh no, this looks really bad. Shouldn't have drawn sideways. Now I can't see. I have very bad sideways vision. And I can't read upside down. Like when I see people read upside down, I'm like, what in the macaroni? I cannot read upside down. Any grade, Rikatrick? Any grade? Not grade, any subject? Like, are you strong in all subjects? If so, that's amazing, because I am not good in most subjects. Okay. Oh, now the hard part, the actual distinguishing part. Okay, I think I remember Gidio had like one big things here. All the boys in my grade. What kind of classes? Any classes? Like math, history, English, every single one? I remember they had the horns were coming out from between the bangs. I remember that much. Yeah, I remember. Okay, muscle memory. A little. Oh, and I remember now. I remember they have a little earring here. I remember they have. No, all subjects come from one class. But don't you have things like math, English, art? Yeah, fruit salad. I know, fruit salad puncher. I noticed that you probably have a big accumulation of points, and that'd be it. That'd be it. Oh, you have art. Fruit salad puncher. I love how you come in and that's like the first thing you say. Basically a lot of like cute little slimy slimes hanging here. Okay. Memories. I remember I got, believe it or not, I got A or A+ in cooking class in high school, but I don't know how to cook. My friends carried me. Thank you, friends! It was kind of like when people ask me how do you get such a good grade in cooking class, now I can say the same way how I got a really high score in the Fall Guys tournament. Did you know Video held a Fall Guys tournament and I did not score a single point, but somehow our team did really well. And I mean really well. We were only a couple points away from getting into the second round, like the semi-second round, even though I didn't score a single point. That's called being carried hard. But the other boys in me rate, aka third? Like, you mean they're third place? Okay, I'm gonna make Julia look super cute and kind of like curious. Okay, I think this looks kind of like Judio. This looks kind of like Judio, I think. I should post this and not actually write their names on Twitter and just have people guess who the heck did I draw. Wrong answers only. Oh no, outfit. I think. Oh no, I remember. Ow! I bumped my leg against my table. Macaroni. Okay. Video had a really nice, comfy sweater. Not sweater, hoodie, if I remember correctly. Wrong answers only. Sailor Moon. Oh, hi, TJ Wolf! I'm just doing a random little art stream. How are you doing today? You said wrong answers only. You're good today? I am glad to hear that. Have you eaten yet? I don't know your time zone, but I hope you had the meal closest to your time zone. It's a hoodie. I remember it's like a hoodie. Wait, no, I did something wrong! I did something wrong! The hoodie doesn't cover that much. The hoodie is more... baka! But yeah, the hoodie is more like this. Yeah, I remember now. The hoodie is more like this. Oh no, this doesn't even look like a hoodie. Omenasai! I'm giving everybody a new outfit today. I think I drew the hair a little too short. I think their hair is a little longer than that. I think their hair goes like more to your shoulder-ish. Okay, I already imagine when I post this on Twitter, people gonna be like, "What? Who that? New Twitter? Who that?" In wrong answer that looks like you. Oh, I didn't know you're a slime, Rikatrick. Don't you know slimes are the big thing these days? Actually, I want to make it more baggy. Remember, their outfit's super comfy looking. Oh, you're right. I am turning everybody into a kindergartner. You're right. Okay, this is my poor attempt at video. I'm sorry, Elfie. Ow! Oh, hi, Sophie! Did you just arrive? Video. Oh? Oh, I gotta show you. I've been drawing people out of pure memory, no references whatsoever. So I tried drawing Bunny Shia. I drew Rikatrick based on absolutely no references, just me guessing what they look like. Then I drew Kobu, completely butchering the outfit because I have absolutely no memory of what the outfit looks like. Then I drew Pastry, who apparently turned into a 5-year-old. Pastry eating a donut. Yeah, Pastry was really fun to draw. Everybody was fun to draw, but Pastry was easier because there's less features, but also I turned him 5 years old. And then I did Kiva. This is a Kiva streaming avatar. And then I tried doing Yoichi. Oh, I forgot to write her name. I drew Yoichi out of pure memory. I couldn't remember if she had bangs or what ears she looked like what does her ears look like. I made a story about Pastry and his or her mom. What? You did Pastry fanfiction? What? And then I did Gideon. Now I'm thinking, who should I do next? What other VTubers do I know? And I can kind of draw. Donut Tails? Like Veggie Tails, but donuts? Do share the lore. And what other... Okay, let me think. Any other... Basically, it's in the comments. Where? I don't see one. Where? When did... Oh, you did! I remember now. You did. Never mind. You did. Oh, you should copy and paste it again, because Soapensy just joined. He can't see it. Okay, I'm thinking who should I try doodling next? Oh, I should try drawing David. That'll be hard. David's a slime knight. Okay, David. Okay, he's not here. It's okay if I butcher him completely. If David's like... Oh my gosh. Okay, David's gonna be super hard. Because Cups! Oh, Cups is gonna be really hard too. Cups has a lot of really cute features, so I really don't... Oh no. Okay. Bye, David. Oh man. I don't think he has ears. Because he's a slime. Macaroni, David, why are you so hard to draw? Macaroni, David. Your fault. You smell. You're not even here. Already giving me a hard time. Ugh. I will try Cups. And David's the hardest. So far. I don't know. I don't remember what he looks like. I don't know. He has a humanoid form, but I don't remember. I only saw it once or twice, so it's actually even harder for me to do his humanoid form. He doesn't have a mouth. I'm out of features. I don't know what he looks like. Why did I draw you? I regret my decision. I don't remember. I think it was something. There's something here. No, I don't think you have anything here. I remember you had a sword. Oh snap. I remember. Okay. Okay, this is no longer David. This is my OC. I don't even know who this is. It's my OC. Do you even have shoulder plates? I don't remember, dude. This doesn't look like him at all. Okay, oh my god, I regret my decision immensely. I regret everything in my life that brought me to this point. This is not even part of his arm. I'm just adding features because I don't remember anything at all. I think he had like armor or something. Shh, I don't remember what he looked like. Shh. Nah, yeah, like a sword or something here. I don't know. Sword. popcorn. You don't have. He doesn't have ears and he doesn't have mouth. So there's not a lot of features for me to emphasize on. So it's hard to make him look like anything. Hi, Hearn. Okay, I'm so unsure of myself that I'm putting a question mark. Oh, that joke? Okay. Hi, Hearn. How are you? Hi. This is my dad joke. What happened when the blue ship and the red ship collided at sea? So, what happened when the blue ship and the red ship collided at sea? I'll make your sword nice. Okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. Goodbye, David. Bye, bro. Good. Okay, let's try doing cups next. Try doing cups. Oh, cups is so cute. I don't want to ruin it. Oh dear. I'm so sorry, cups. Trying to think. Okay. From what I remember, which is not much. I remember she had puffy hair here. Okay, let's draw her eyes first. Draw her eyes first. Wait, anybody want to guess the punchline? The punchy line? She's a lion, so she's got lion ears. I remember she has like very puffy ears. I was getting popcorn, but oh, Ritatric made like a whole lore for you. You got popcorn? What kind? Is it the regular butter kind? Do you know I've had bacon popcorn before? I want her happy. The grass type? What? Oh, the generic grass? It actually wasn't. It was not really bacon popcorn. It's bacon flavored popcorn. It's artificial bacon flavor. I remember someone gave me a couple bags of popcorn because they're not... Apparently, I don't understand her logic. She said she has an air fryer now, so she doesn't do the microwave popcorn anymore. I don't understand how those two things are related. But either way, I was like, you know what? Free popcorn. So I tried the bacon popcorn. It says artificial bacon flavoring. And I'm thinking, how do you get artificial bacon flavoring? And it honestly didn't really taste like bacon. Okay, I remember, oh no, I'm already butchering. The butchering has started. Remember her hair is like very puffy hair. I also had chocolate popcorn and cheese popcorn. Cheese flavored popcorn wasn't very good either. Honestly, the cheese popcorn was not very good. No, I don't think it's that puffy. I don't think her hair was that puffy. If I remember correctly, haha, good chance of that. Like, oh no, that's not what cups looks like at all. What am I doing? Cheese is amazing, but the cheese flavored popcorn was just smelly. I remember it was just very smelly. I never liked cheese. Wait, how common is it? I have never had cheese popcorn until now. Until like everyone had some, I guess. ears are her big lion ears. Yeah, I think if I have to choose, it'll still be the regular. If it's hot, I want the regular salted butter. But if I cold, maybe caramel. But again, I mentioned thanks to my dad, I can't really do caramel a lot anymore. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Cups, what am I doing to you? I remember Cups had like here. I remember she had like a lot of different layers of hair. I'm so sorry. She had like layers of hair. And then in the back, and then there's some hair in the back. Gosh. And then there's like, I think something hair here too. It was very puffy. I remember it's very puffy. Oh my gosh. Is it puffy? Is it that puffy? Remember her hair was very puffy and had very different layers. And then she had like a turtleneck. I remember she had a turtleneck. I remember she had a turtleneck. Oh man, okay, I think I butchered something really hard, but unfortunately I can't remember. This is not Cups. I don't know who this is, but that's not Cups. But I will give her, I remember she had the... Here, this is the same, when I drew Cups a long time ago, it's a similar pose. But at that point I had references and now I don't. It was like... Oh, okay, I definitely missed something that is crucial to her identity, but I don't know what. Man, why is art so hard? How are people good at art? And why am I not one of them? Gosh darn it. I think it was a turtleneck outfit. You know, come to think of it, I like cheese, but I also don't like cheese flavored stuff. Yeah, for sure. If you don't have references, unless you're doing like your OG characters, but most people will need references if you're drawing something else. Like drawing already established characters. Remember Cups' outfit had like different colors at the bottom. This is black and white though. So I remember it was like this. Is there a circle? I think there was a heart? I think the Cups have a heart in her. I think she has a heart here, if I remember correctly. This is a Cups inspired character, but I don't feel this is Cups. This is... What do you mean, Pastry? I still have the art you did of me as a duck, and I absolutely love it. You still use references like... Yeah, I remember trying to Google like back view of characters and whatnot. Or what a rabbit looks like from an aerial view. Do you know my hamster looks like a rice ball? My hamster looks like an onigiri. I'm not kidding. Like, now I'm nicknaming her Oninigiri. Because she's black and white with some light brown. So we're joking that the black is the seaweed, the nori. The white is the rice. And the brown is the pork floss, and her little pink paws are like the little salmon flakes. So she's a little onigiri. And I think she's like... Oh, Sylv! Thank you so much for the resub! Almost at a year! Macaroni! Ah, Sylv, I should draw you! But it's pure memory though, so I'm gonna butcher the smack out of you. Violence VT... What? What violence VT? This is my rendering of cups. I fully understand this does not actually look like cups. I tried cups! I tried! Cups. This is my attempt. Sylv, let me show you the people I've drawn so far out of pure memory. So, second channel? Oh, wait, you do have another channel. Sometimes you get points from both channels here, I remember. See, I drew Bunny, Shia. I drew Rikatric from No References. And I drew Kobu. This is how much I remember of their outfit. I drew Pastry, who ended up looking 5 years old. And then I drew... Sorry, let me go up. I drew Kiva, kind of. And then I drew Yoichi, who's luring me with Dairy Queen coupons. Just like real life. I drew Jideo. I drew something kind of almost resembling David. And then I drew cups. Pastry can't be older than 5 or so anyways. Yeah, otherwise donuts will get stale. Donuts will get stale. Sylv, I want to draw you, but I don't remember much. I don't want to butcher you, Sylv. You just had your birthday not that long ago. I can't do that to you. I'm actually 5,000 years old. What? Then as a donut... No. I remember you, but like holistically. I remember you as a whole. But if you ask me to draw you... I don't remember the actual details. So you're just gonna end up looking like a generic anime girl. If I wasn't a ghost, I would have both. That's that. But then you have free penicillin. Okay, I will try to draw you, Sylv. But I'm so sorry. I don't remember. Do you have a default outfit, Sylv? I feel like every time I see you, you're wearing something else. So I don't even know if you have a default outfit. Good luck, Mika? Okay. I just remember your hair color, your eyes, and your general hair length. Okay. And again, as promised, like I will be cropping them. And then I'll be posting them individually. And feel free to do whatever you like with them, like for your own pictures, because I butchered you anyways. You changed the outfit recently? But good luck, Mika. Oh man. Okay, what's the last outfit I remember you wearing? Your birthday, you wore a really cute outfit, but I don't remember what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What do your bangs look like? Okay. Okay. Alright. Sylv. I think your bangs are like straight. I think you have straight bangs. But I'm gonna make you look cool. Sylv is gonna be the cool type. Just remember that she dresses like she wants to take over the world, because that's her lore. How do you dress like you want to take over the world? What kind of outfit does one wear when they want to take over the world? No, I remember Sylv was wearing a really cute outfit for her birthday stream, though. It was so cute. Your hair! I remember, I think you have straight bangs. I remember you have straight bangs? Goodness. Okay, let me think. Your straight bangs. Do you have any bangs at the side? I think you have bangs at the side. Oh, what is your new lore, Sylv? I think it's mostly straight. If I remember correctly, your bangs were mostly straight. I think you had like long hair here. Remember, I think you have 2 stripes of long hair or something. Is that even accurate? Did you change plans? What's your new plan, Sylv? Long straight hair. World domination is still there after games. So you mean never? Cause you're still playing Apex, right? So there's no end. There's no end, Sylv. Apex never ends. I remember, I don't think you wear earrings. I'll get to it. Sylv, are you playing anything other than Apex right now? I think your lore says you're planning on taking over the world but easily distracted or something. Understandable, have a nice day. I remember a long time ago you wore a black dress. A long time ago, like one of the first times we talked. Wait, oh Sylv, did you ever finish Hollow Knight? I remember watching you stream Hollow Knight. Did you ever finish it? Hey Street, did you finish it? You never continued? What? Aww. You just kind of lost the steam? Like it wasn't very fun for you anymore? Or Apex was just that good? Oh, you did finish. Which ending did you get? Did you defeat Radiance? Did you get Radiance? Did you do what I was not able to do? Get the true ending? Yeah, you never did. Oh, did you get the end? And do you get an ending then? Because I got home. I think I got there too. I just didn't do anything. I did some of the bosses in it. Oh wow! Wait, isn't there bosses like consecutive boss runs? Oh, that's amazing! I can't even handle one. It's like 4 or 5 bosses in a row. And you can challenge each boss on multiple... But why would someone want to do that? I just remember Sylv, the one time I drew her had like... Oh, Kovu! I remember Kovu attempting the Grim Nightmare one over and over. Did you ever finish that part? Did you ever go back and beat? I think you did! I think you did! Kovu, did you beat Radiant? Did you beat Radiance? It changes stuff like adds spikes to the roof or removes part of the arena. Arena? Oh, disgusting. Oh, I already know. I'm gonna... Time to go to sleep forever. killed him. It took me 2 or 3 seconds. Radiance was easy? I couldn't beat Radiance. Okay, Sylve, I'm so sorry. This is kind of all I remember from what you looked like. I remember you had like silver hair and then red eyes. Unfortunately, this is black and white, so I couldn't really emphasize on that. It took a few tries, but the pattern wasn't hard. I'm gonna agree to disagree with you on that. Okay, let me see how to... I forgot how to spell Sylve's name. I have to scroll up. How do I spell Sylve's name? Sylve? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Ah! It's for your comment. Oh wait, I still see it on my overlay. Okay, okay. Just don't comment. Oh, thank you, Sylve! Okay, now I can see how your day. Now I can see your day. Sylvan. Alright, this is moderately like you. Moderately. With Radiance, I could literally sit and heal for half a second without needing to move. Okay, we had very different experiences. Half a minute? Oh, the macaroni. How are you able to do that? I was not able to do that. Ow! Ow! Why? 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 75. Oh, that's pretty high. Thank you. I was like, oh, half us. I know. I was like, wow. Let's do more. Who should I draw next? What other VTubers are there? Since you cheese with the black. Oh yeah, you know what? You know what, Sylve? Because I'm cheesing, I'm actually gonna color it in a little bit. Ah! Kiva! Nande? Here. Yeah, we actually color it in. Nande? There, black dress. Oh. Hi, Sopinsy. There, look at all these details. Why is Mika trying Mika? I don't look like that. I don't look like that. I don't look that cool. And I don't say things like go to sleep forever. That's more of a Sylve thing to say. Yeah, see, and I tried drawing cups. But I feel like I ended up drawing something else. But I really tried. I really tried drawing cups! Ganbatta yo! I don't know if it looks like cups though. See you, Kiva! Thank you for joining! I'll post your picture sometime soon. I'll post you sometime soon. I might not post the feed just because of how sad this is. I forgot like every single feature of the feed. Video I like. Video I think is probably the most accurate because I just drew them not that long ago. Sylve's Mika from across the mirror? What do you mean? Sylve is so much cooler than me. Sylve is so cool. And Sylve can play Apex. I can't play Apex. Yeah, because I just drew a Gidio not too long ago. So I actually still kind of remember. And I actually was doodling Gidio in my free time. Because I was like doodling. And I actually ended up doodling Gidio because I just drew them. So it was still on my mind. You know what? I think I might attempt Soleil. Soleil. Oh. I just remember her hat and Joshi. I don't remember her new outfit at all. I don't remember anything about her new outfit. Bizarro Mika? What? Are you calling Sylve Bizarro? Is that... Kobu, are you sure you want to say that when Sylve is right here? Sylve! Kobu called you Bizarro! Okay, let me try. I'm gonna try drawing Soleil with like no knowledge whatsoever. Okay, I just remember Soleil also has some puffy hair and she had a witch's hat. I don't remember the details. Nobody tells Soleil I'm drawing her. I don't want her ghouls to come after me. I want to draw her a bit more sophisticated. So she's still gonna look like she's from kindergarten. This is not intentional. Some of her ghouls are here? Oh, what, like Iharn and Soapensea? Like Bazaar? Isn't that what Bizarro means? Bazaar? I'm gonna make Soleil look mature and kind as a kindergartner. Oh, you know, I know Mysterio from Spider-Man. It's not the same? Then I don't know. What is Bizarro? Try to recall some details. I remember you couldn't see her ears. And then she had a big hat. Did her hat go all the way up? I think it's a sticky, like not sticky, pointy hat. Her hat was like this. And then her hair, Joshi. Okay. Let's do the hat first. Do the hat first. It comes from Spider-Man. There's a Bizarro Superman, who is a complete opposite of the original. He is evil, kills people, gets stronger with... Huh! I have never heard of that before. Imagine that in live action. Joshi was on the left. Oh man, what does Joshi look like? I remember Joshi like... Oops, I accidentally made Joshi evil. Sorry. Sorry, Joshi. It's not on purpose. You're just evil now. Gomennasai. But no, I think Joshi had like the little hat here. Like, was it like this? Was it like this? Is Joshi supposed to look like Garfield? And then I think Soleil has bangs. I remember. I think Soleil has bangs. Soleil also has very, very fluffy hair, but longer, fluffy hair. But remember, it's like puffy but long. Oh no, already messing up. Already messing up. And then, oh, I don't remember anything about her hat. Seriously, I don't remember her hat. Does it go all the way up? Or does it spike? Does it droop? Is her head droopy or does it go all the way up? I think it goes all the way up. I don't remember her having a droopy hat. Maybe drooping a little bit? Maybe a little bit? Drooping a little bit? Maybe some like there's so much really pretty details that I don't remember, so I'm gonna add some details to it. I feel bad that I can't remember. She's really nice design out like choices, and I can't remember any of them. I feel so bad. I remember there's like stars somewhere. stars and then something sparkly. Am I even still drawing Soleil, or am I just drawing like a generic cute witch? Don't forget the snails? Where? She had snails on her outfit? What? Where? She has snails on her outfit? Like on her... I don't even... What does snails look like? Like... Ooh, like this? Like that? I honestly don't remember where her snails are. Sit down. Nope. Okay. Then... Oh no, I don't remember her outfit at all. I can't give away too much. But you're the one who said... And make it a little bit bigger. That's a little bigger, I think. That's a bit bigger. Yeah, Soleil has a bigger hat than that. Let's increase the hat size by a little bit. Here. A little bit bigger. I think her hat is at least 5 times bigger? Is it that big? Remember it was big. I don't think it's impossibly big, but maybe even a little bigger. Here. Is it big enough? Here. Huh! What? Pastry? Did you make me redraw the hat like 4 times? Don't give me that smile! You make me redraw her hat like 4 times? But if I have to draw this star one more time... Bruh. I'm turning this car around. Okay. With practice comes... What? Big hats? Oh! Ah! Shinja! What the... Oh, wait. Who tipped? Did someone tip you off? Wait, did someone say something? There's no way Shinsha would know without someone telling him. No, Shinsha, don't look. I'm drawing Soleil from memory and I'm doing a horrible job. Don't kill me. I'm doing my best. Don't kill me. Does she wear a scarf? I know. I think the scarf... I drew her once a long time ago. I'm trying to do this from memory. I'm doing a bad job. Please. Yeah, but I'm butchering her. I don't remember her outfit. I'm thinking. Oh, but don't give me hints. Don't give me hints. I do want to do this from pure memory. I don't think she has a scarf. I remember there was something kind of fluffy. Like something that was comfy. Oh, that's perfect, Sylph. I love that. Oh, snap. Really? Even if I don't remember her outfit? It's very poofy. Yeah, I remember she has something very poofy. What is poofy? Why is it poofy? Is it a scarf? Does she have a scarf? Oh my. Okay, oh, I already know that I'm butchering her outfit. Okay, I already know that this is not what it's supposed to look like. You know what? Let's just give Soleil like a little alternate outfit. Okay, it's time to design a new outfit for Soleil because I cannot remember for the life of me the original one. I remember it's very fluffy hair though. I remember she's very, very nice fluffy hair. Fluffy hair. What is over here? What is over here? What is over here? Related to casual. Yes. I remember seeing some of her shoulder. I think she's like. Where? Wait. I'm like desperately trying to look at that emote for more details. Oh shoot, all I see is the T. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating if it's an emote. I'm not cheating. Dang it, I just see that. Gosh darn it, all I see is the teacup. I can't see the rest of the outfit. Maybe if I look harder. It doesn't give me more details. There's nothing she doesn't already have there. Gosh darn it. Pastry, did you just delete that as a mod? Okay, why I find that really funny is I'm usually so much faster than Pastry in deleting actual bots and spams, but Pastry deletes the hint. Like Pastry deletes a hint and I'm like, oh no, there's a spammer, a bot, I'll delete it. Isn't this that meme, like bots be like, I sleep, and then a hint, real smack. Okay. I take botting very seriously. I remember there was like I think there's like something puffy over here. Oh my gosh, I totally butchered every single part of her. Yep, butchered every single part of her outfit. I remember I think she has a cape though. Can I at least replicate the cape? Aw, Joshy doesn't help me like that. I'm not trying Joshy. Joshy doesn't help. I'm fairly good. You are actually. You are. Dang it. Okay. I know you weren't. Pastry's just teasing. He wasn't legit modding or anything. So, feel free to do that emote again. It doesn't help me anyways. All I can see is tea. All I can see is a teacup. And ears. Not ears, the teacup and the hands, which doesn't help me in any particular way. Since I already kind of gave up on being accurate, I'm just gonna add my personal touches and make Soleil a new outfit. Because I can't remember whatsoever. I just want to keep the general vibe. I just want to keep Soleil's vibe at least. The other GIF does show her old outfit. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. That's weird. I have access to someone's emote and I've never been to the channel. Oh yeah, probably. Probably. You must have gone... Wait, can you give a... Oh! So you can get a gift sub even though you didn't follow them? You can get a gift sub even though you didn't follow them? Is that how it works? It's pretty rare? Oh, okay. Wait, never mind. I was gonna say let me check, but I don't want to accidentally see Soleil's emotes because I don't want to cheat. I don't want to help. No, don't help me. Don't help me. Don't help me. This is meant to be my challenge. I think it goes in this order: following and in stream, following, visited, never visited. Wait, that implies you can get subs for someone you never visited. What the macaroni? You've gotten a few? How are you even supposed to benefit from that if you don't even know them? Like, how are you supposed to benefit from that? Here's a snail. Just spice it up. But I assume it might also count front page to put it so you can still give sub. Oh, you know what? Back when one time Lazy Wolf gifted so many subs, I think it was more than the amount of people I have following me, and I was wondering how was that possible. I think, Yeah, I barely just reached affiliate, and then he gifted me like a crazy amount of subs, and I remember almost having a heart attack that day. Yeah, that was me. I think he gifted almost like 70 subs or something, and I only had about 50 or 60 people, and I almost died. My heart was going 55 billion miles per second. Yeah, it was crazy. It was so crazy. Bezos takes the other 50. What, the Amazon guy? Amazon guy takes 50. Okay, alright, don't kill me, guys. Don't kill me, ghouls. This is my attempt at trying to do Soleil. From pure memory. Soleil. And my ugly handwriting. Maybe she won't recognize. Maybe she won't recognize herself. She might not recognize it was her. She'll just be like, oh, that's a really nice attempt at that's a really nice, like, witch drawing. And I'll be like, yeah! Witch drawing! It's Sally! Sally Duvall! Okay, I will trust you on that, Shinsha. I will trust you on that. I'll draw one more snail. I'll draw one more snail. I have never drawn a snail in my life. Do snails have... Shoot, is that what a snail looks like? Oh no, and I suddenly realized I don't know how to draw snails. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? What is that? Nani, what is... Why is it... Why you look so surprised, snail? Here, let me at least give it a semi-decent expression. Semi-decent expression. That's really detailed. Wait, are you talking about the snail or Soleil? Or both? I don't know which one you're talking about. Hey. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the snail. I was like, it's really detailed? Really? This. What do you mean? It's going, hey, hey, yo. Yeah, I feel bad that I couldn't remember any details, so I just try to make more. This is Soleil's original outfit. Alright, let's do another one. What other VTuber do I know and can kind of draw? What other VTuber? Let me think. Who else? Who else? Who did I collab with recently? Any suggestion? Vyra? Oh! Vyra! Yeah. Comes to Vyra. Oh man, what is this maid outfit? Not maid, host outfit. Okay, I'll try Vyra. Okay, Vyra, I mostly remember the two piggy tails, but I don't remember the rest of it. After this stream, you'll realize why I have like memory issues and why I don't remember the games I play. Don't forget. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I should probably save. Here, let me save. Give me a sec. That's a very good suggestion. 1, 2. 3. 4. Did you just say my father? I said VTubers. My father? My father's not a VTuber. He's so bad with computers. He is so bad with computers. Like, my dad is so bad with computers, he doesn't understand how to use bookmarks, so he only goes to his pages most recently viewed, and he goes to the same ones over and over again. Oh, Papa! See, I call him Papa. He wants me to call him father, but I call him Papa. Oh, he'll be hard too. Okay, I can try. I'll try. Okay, Papa is very... What's the word? Occult? 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 He's very mysterious. So his hair is literally on fire. Vyra definitely has to be very cheery and adorable. Mika Daffiti. If my dad can just learn how to check his email, I'm happy. I don't need him to be trashy. Yeah, I don't. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's do one at a time. Trashy. Oh man. Trashy's just gonna be fluffy. Trashy's just gonna be very fluffy. Let's do this one and I'll try to do father. Vyra? Oh man. Okay, let me draw the parts that I remember of Vyra. I remember Vyra's two picky tails. That's like his trademark. He'll feel betrayed. Psh, I call him a fluffy boy all the time. I call him like a bunny boy all the time just to annoy him. How long is Vyra's hair? I think Vyra's hair only goes up to here. Yeah, it's not too long. I remember it's not too long. And then yeah, it's kind of like this. If I can ever get back at Trashy, I take that chance because I don't get that chance a lot. Sing. I think I should make it more puffy. I should make his picky tails more puffy. Yeah, his picky tails are definitely more puffy than this. Wait, where's the bow? I think he had a bow. Oh man, okay, what does the outfit look like on V-Roid? Ah! Ah! Nope. Long sleeve? Short sleeve? Long. Long. I remember. Okay, and then there was like bow or something. Oh no, I don't want to make you look like Sailor Moon. And there was like an apron-ish thing, because he's very good at cooking. Were there frills? I think there's frills. I remember something like frills. Well, Fruit Salad Puncher, what is that emote? What are you trying to express? want to do the hostess pose. Like, irashai. Oh, yeah, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Go ahead. I'm not gonna make any changes. I will stick with what I did. Yeah, that still doesn't help me anyways. That's just her vibing, but I can't see the outfit or anything. Do you think this looks like Byra? Ah, Sylv! Wait, Sylv, your bangs go to the right? Why did I think that your hair was straight? Like your bangs were straight? Gosh darn it! Gosh darn it! I did forget. I'm not sure. It was fun seeing it though. Did you ever had straight bangs though in your design? Did you change it or am I completely misremembering? Welcome. Vyra. I think I'm gonna draw Trashy and I'm gonna draw Father. Then I think that'll be it because my hand's getting a little tired. I'm not used to drawing digitally for 2 hours. The closer one is like this. But I do want to try doing Trashy and Father. Alright. Okay, let's do Trashy first. Let's do Trashy first. I'll tell you what I remember of Trashy. Not much. I'm just drawing like a generic buddy. Honestly, I don't remember anything about. I don't remember at all. I'm drawing Pikachu. Like I remember he has like big paws. And Shinsha? Is this what Shinsha looks like? Fat Pikachu. Oh, I don't remember his eyes at all, or his ears. This has nothing to do with... I'm sorry, this is actually not Trashy. It's not Trashy. I don't remember! I don't remember! I'm trying to think. Trashy! Oh, Shinsha's a bunny? I didn't know that. Wait, Shinsha, you stream? I don't know, I just remember you have like big paws and stuff. What is this monstrosity? No? No to which part? He does now? Time to hit the subscribe button. And then there's something about his stomach. It's like a big mouth or something. There's like a tongue sticking out of his stomach. Him and Beetle Gaming are just hit. Whoa! Shinsha, that's amazing! I think his like mouth has like a tongue sticking out. I remember it was a very weird. Very bizarro. Not weird, but bizarro. He was showing me and I was like, whoa. Okay. What makes Trashy trashy? What makes Trashy trashy? Honestly, oh my gosh. His eyes! What does his eyes look like? Trashy! Trashy, what do your eyes look like, Trashy? Trashy! Trashy, what do I look like? It was like something looking a little bit more like already know this is not the way, but I honestly don't remember how his eyes look like, okay? I don't remember. Yeah, it's okay. Don't give hints. Don't give hints, okay? It's just, I just want to see how far or how not far my memory takes me. And apparently not very far. Not very far, apparently. This is not trashy. This is not trashy. It's like some evil punk rabbit. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how little I remember of Trashy. I gotta collab with him sometime. Trashy, we have to collab again sometime because I obviously don't remember anything about you anymore. I think... he had a new model. It looks like a hamster mixed with a rabbit. I know. Like... I can't. Like, I just can't. He looks so fat. He looks so fat. I can't remember anything distinguishing about Trashy. Like, in the designs, like the patterns or anything. I don't remember at all. I remember it's like all black and stuff. I can at least color you in marginally. I made you fat. Trashy 3 months ago. Into the great indoors event. This is a Trashy cosplayer, okay? This is not actually Trashy, it's a Trashy cosplayer. Someone pretending to be Trashy. Not that. It's not that fuzzy. Oh, his eyes, no, I don't, we forget. He's so distinct that it's hard because I remember him holistically. So I don't remember him, like, with details. You know what I mean? And other than his bunny ears, I can't remember anything hugely distinctive. Hey! Don't you put that evil on me. I can't believe you were Trashy. Well, them's the breaks, bro. I'm gonna put Trashy. Get it? Because it's trash. This is trash. Yeah, you may not realize it. This is what Trashy looks like. Are you sure this is supposed? No, I'm not sure, but I don't remember anything about what name's so Disney. What? No, this is. I just don't remember. I remember his bunny ears. I don't remember how his eyes are like. I remember he has big paws. He showed me his design sheet out one time. Super off French. It is so bad. I'm hesitating if I should even show it on Twitter. Maybe I'll omit this picture. Because I feel bad for Trashy. I feel bad. I don't think he should see this. The others are kind of okay, but... Hey, Sophie! What do you mean, all right? Excuse me? You delete that right now, young man. When I was your age, chocolates only cost a nickel. Imagine if Trashy was lurking. No, I guarantee you, if Trashy was here, he would have commented. He would not just quietly lurk. He would comment immediately and say something to the effect of, Mika, what the smack? Or be like, clearly she has memories of a goldfish. Okay, father is also really hard because his hair is fire and I remember he wears those robes. At least he's relatively humanoid. I should at least somehow make him look a little bit like himself. Unlike Trashy, who looks like a furry cosplayer. Like a furry off-brand Trashy cosplayer. Someone who saw Trashy once and be like, I want to cosplay as him, and then completely forgot about it, like what he looks like by the time they made the cosplay. Because when I was around when chocolates that had... Yeah! I told you I'm old. I'm mature, I'm experienced with life. I have so many life experiences and knowledge. Yeah! Ask me anything. I can answer anything. I didn't say I'll answer it right, but you can ask me anything. Disney veteran star. Bruh. I remember that you spoil your boomer child. Yes, because I think he would be a very good drum star. So I gave him the best drum set in the world. So he goes boom, boom, boom. Oh, wasn't there that song? Boom, 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 boom. I want da 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 da. It's a song about luteness? What? I don't know the words. Da 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 something together. Da 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 da. Huh? It's a lute song? What? Hey, wait, I'm googling. Da da. Wait, shoot, I can't even Google. I don't know the name of it. Boom 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 boom. Lyrics. I want you. What is it? If you're alone. Boom 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 boom. Wait, I think I googled the wait. Let's spend the night together. Oh. 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 So have you guys heard of the Spider-Man song? I was singing it all day yesterday. Trashy, no! Nothing! Nothing! Who pinged Trashy? Who pinged Trashy? You monsters! Who pinged Trash? Nothing, Trashy. I'm so sorry. Go shower. Don't caps me. I tried to draw you from memory, Trashy, but I don't remember. I don't remember your distinctive features, so I just remember your ears and your stomach tongue. You're showering. Don't ping him when he's showering. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Okay, who pinged him? Soapensy, was it you? All right, it's over. It's over. It's over. Just keep showering, Trashy. Sorry about that. Nothing ever happened. Okay? Nothing ever happened. How would? Well, wait, does that mean you pinged him? Soapensy? Was that you? We don't live with Trashy. No, the point is that sounds like you pinged him. Soapensy? Soapensy, why don't you share your lore with the class? Why don't you share your lore with the class? Soapensy, come on. Please step in the front of the class and share your lore. I'm sure we're all very interested. Wait, no, pastry, don't. Wait, did multiple people? I don't remember. I just remember you were furry, black, had kitty ears, not kitty, bunny ears, and you have a stomach tongue. I completely forgot all features of your face. Like, I forgot what your eyes look like. I forgot what I kind of remember your mouth is a little bit like this. I might have been the one who told Shinsha, but I didn't ping anyone else. Oh, I heard you. You guys. I was saying, Trashy, it's because we hung up and we haven't been hanging out enough. That's why I don't remember what you look like. It's a shared responsibility, Trashy. We have to hang out more. You didn't have to self-snitch, Ihorn. I could see me put on a sweatshirt next to I love Tom Tom. No, this is Trashy. Get it? Trashy. This is I have a new name. This is not Trashy. This is Trashy. This is an off Chinese knockoff or an off-brand knockoff. Trashy. Everybody be Trashy. This is Trashy's baby brother. Be nice to him, okay? He's gonna have his VTuber debut soon. I hope everybody can help him reach affiliate within the first 24 hours because Trashy deserves the very best after being called Tomtoro. What's Robert Cop? Oh, RoboCop? That's actually really awesome. Okay, that's gonna be... Okay. I'm gonna do it. You need 5 different days of streaming? 5 different days? What do you mean? Fried Roshi. I'm sorry, Soap and Sea paid you for that. Oh, you do? Okay, then the first 24 times 5. The first 24 times 5. The first 24 times 5. 5 100 24 5 times 4 5 times 4 20 carried by 2. Oh, thank you, iHeart. Thank you, pastry. 5,064. That sounds about right. Okay. For father, I'm drawing a Sea Weaver. I think I just mostly have to get the vibe down. Then it's okay if I screw up some details. And then try. He looks pretty serious. Hair's on fire though. Wait, how do I make him not look like Super Saiyan? Father, you look like Super Saiyan. I never realized. You look like Super. Just saying, you look like Super Saiyan when you're black and white. Are you gonna Kamehameha? His hair is fire. It's real fire. Anyways, I was saying that I had the whole Spider-Man song stuck in my head since yesterday. I've been singing it non-stop. It's killing me. How do you get a song out of your head? Wait, he still has hair though, right? His fire is his hair. I don't think he has... Does he have bangs? I can't remember if he has bangs or not. Let's just look... Makes him look like he has like a teenager-y hairdo. Shoot. How do I make it look like it's more on fire? Lance is on fire! Yeah, Uni's the bus. I'm just a girl with a goal. Sorry, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's a really good game. I spent like 120 hours on it. Exactly 5 days! I spent the equivalent of 5 days of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You hurt me, oh! Is his fire head longer or shorter? I think it's more fiery. More fiery. Oh, it's so good, iHeart, but it's a real-time sync. I'm just finishing... I'm playing another Switch game right now called 13 Centennials. And I'm gonna finish it today, and I'm very excited. Afterwards, I'm gonna play more Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. I played about 1 route on Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. I played Blue Lions, Dimitri's route. But now I'm gonna start Golden Deer, Claude's route. 200? Oh, even more than me, holy cow. How high level, how over leveled are you at this point, iHeart? Because I was like level 95 by the time I finished all the side quests and like got all the jobs. Did you get the expansion pack? Did you know? Did you know that up until the latest update, the cooking didn't work? Minana and the cafeteria cooking, they don't do anything. Even if they say they give you 40% more CP, they don't. So you spend all that money and stuff to eat, but you don't actually benefit from it. And I didn't know. I was constantly making Minana cook for me. Apparently it was useless. Until the latest patch, there was a bug that prevented it from working. Yeah! But apparently after the latest patch, they actually work now. So everybody, there was like memes all over saying that Minana was useless. Poor Minana. Like she's so confident about her cooking, but they don't even know anything. Oh, the cheaper one, the Minana's Battle Soup? Yeah, I did the one because sometimes I'm grinding CP, right? I'm grinding CP. So, because I want to level up on my job, so I go fight the elite monsters that give you about 300% more CP. So I go to Colony... Whichever one is the Colony 11, I think. They have a dish that gives you about 30 or 40% more CP. I love love me Nana. I love her voice. She's so cute. Me Nana loves cooking. And Ricky is also really funny because of how serious and deadpan he is. As a Nopon, you don't expect him to be so serious. Shoot, I'm very bad at remembering colors. He had a rope outfit. I don't know what rope outfits look like. Okay, I remember his... Oh, this is gonna be hard. His hand is skeleton. Oh, I don't know how to draw skeletons. I don't know how to draw skeletons. I've never drawn a skeleton in my life. Yeah! Cause, what's his name? What is the Nopon in... the second game? The one who made Poppy? What's his name again? I suddenly can't remember his name. He was divisive. Like you either love him or hate him. I do find sometimes he's a bit much though. Tora? I think his name is Tora. Yeah, Tora! What, Trashy? What? You okay? Like a rope. You're like me! You're like me! I do that too. You're like me when I fell out of the bathtub in the hotel and I didn't have a towel on me. Aw, Pastry's a real bro! Like this long... Wait, is his... I think his left hand is skeleton, or is it right hand skeleton? Shoot, I remember half his hand is... I may have messed up which hand is a skeleton, which is okay. I guess it's okay. This is like... Do or donut. Donut, bring that up. I want to make it more... I can't say the word. More cult-like. Cult ropes. What? Can't remember how to say the word. What? That's not a pun. Thankfully, my new bathroom and the floor to where I keep my towel is all tile. Oh, good. No, why don't you teach a Tater to fetch for you? Because I absolutely don't remember, I'm just gonna make a cult ropey outfit based on the one that he gave me in Animal Crossing. Not that I remember too much about that one too. You know how hard... Why? You can... Tater is smart. You can totally teach Taters. I've seen people teach their dog to fetch them like a beer or something. Also black. Also black. Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Sorry, nobody heard that, okay? Okay, I'm gonna say conjuring the fire. This... I feel like more fiery. What? Do you know why seagulls don't fly over bays? I know I struggled the most with your eyes. I struggle the most with your eyes because I think the eyes are like the most distinctive part of a person. And for the love of me, I cannot remember what your eyes look like. I tried so hard, Trashy. I tried so hard to recall, but I only remember you holistically, so I don't remember your eyes individually. Yeah, they'll become bagels. Oh, you would know, Pastry. That's your cousin. You know what? I said I wasn't gonna do hints. Oh, I'm so tempted to redo this. The eyes, but that would be cheating. That would be cheating, wouldn't it? So tempted. But I'll show you if I had to redo your eyes, what it would look like. Like this. Like this. Is that what they would look like? Yeah, I'm not cheating! That's why I'm just drawing it next to it. See, you can just move it over. Just move it over. Hey, I'm not the macaroni, you're the macaroni. Oh, you're telling Trashy not to cheat. Never mind. Okay. This is what it could have looked like. Glasses! Do I remember how to spell his name? I remember how to spell it. And I have Mookie eyebrows. Like this? Would this have looked more accurate? I told you I don't remember! Tashi, we have to hang out more. I don't remember what you look like anymore. It's a shared responsibility. It's also your fault that I don't remember what you look like because we haven't hung out much lately, you know? We should do something to change that. Then I'll remember you have eyes. And you're not a Troshi. No, I don't. Why would I know your actual face? The heck? I know Tater's actual face. I don't know yours. Okay. I ran out of space to write at the bottom. Oh, you've shown me? When? Why? When did you show me your face? No, I just remember you showing me Tater. When you came home, you showed me Tater. What did I have for lunch? What are you trying to say? Why are you agreeing? Why are you agreeing with Ihorn? Bruh! Hey, let's sum up what we drew today. I'm actually very happy with all the doodles we did today. So, there's Bunny Shia. And there is Rikatrick. It's a totally OC character that I made. All I know about Rikatrick is that she likes to bonk me and likes to make me wear cat ears. Why wouldn't we? Because you're my macaronis. You should be defending me. And then we drew Kobu. Kind of Kobu. And a 5-year-old pastry. Eating a pastry. What did I have for lunch? But... wait, let me think. I had a bun today. Yeah, okay. Now I remember. See, I remembered. No, don't worry. On weekdays, I eat. I had a bun. It's weekends when I'm home all day. Then I stop eating. Yeah, I had a bun. And I had It's like those you buy half a dozen buns, and I had a bun for lunch. Yeah, I told you I eat. I'm proud of myself. And then we drew. Oh, this is not the first time you made that joke. That I remember. Poor rabbits. Bun. And I drew Kiva. And I drew Yoichi luring me with Dairy Queen coupons. Poor me. Okay, we'll get to you. We drew Jideo. Jideo is probably the most accurate one that I remember because I drew Jideo the most recent. I tried drawing to be... You did! Trashy, don't you remember? You showed me your tail and then you... The way I reacted and the way you reacted, Trashy. I remember that conversation. Yeah, because I drew Jideo very recently and I was actually doodling them. So I do remember what Jideo looks like. It's the other characters. Trashy forgot. Trashy forgot something I remembered. Trashy remembered. Trashy forgot that he showed me his tail, and I remembered. I'm gonna drink. Thank you for the hydrate. Trashy, can I share with people how I reacted when... Trashy, can I share with people how we reacted when you showed me your tail? It's actually so heartwarming. Like, can I... Okay, so... This was after Gucci passed away. And Trashy was really sweet. He messaged me asking me, like, how I'm holding up. And I'm just like, I'm trying. I'm trying the best I can. And then I guess to make me feel better, Trashy showed me a picture of his tail, his very fluffy tail. And he's like, here's my tail. I was like, oh, it's so fluffy and cute. And he's like, did that give you dopamine? Like, did that make you happier? I said, yeah, fluffy things make me happy. I miss having a hamster. And Trashy's like, crap! I was like, what? Why? Are you okay? And he's like, I didn't expect the conversation to go that way because I think he was trying to distract me from Gucci's passing, but his tail reminded me of Gucci. It was really not trashy at all. It was just my mind was, everything was connecting back to Gucci. But it was very sweet of you, Trashy. I really appreciated you checking in on me, and that was really funny. I was like, yeah, fluffy things give me dopamine. I miss having a pet. Like, I miss having a hamster. He's like, crap! And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. A lot of people checked in on me during the time when Gucci was sick and at the time Gucci passed away, and I was really touched. I really hope that I am able to give back that kind of support to all of you when you need it. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that, but I'll do my absolute best. Like, if I can ever be there for you guys, I will do my absolute best for that. Not just to repay, like, not just in reciprocation, but just because of, I don't know, how you all deserve it. You know, or I'll show up to your house. Why? That's a completely different thing. Go get your towel, Trashy. No, Sompazi, you were one of the people checking in on me, and I really appreciate it. Wait, no, I mean like cyberspace. Oh, thank you for the cat ears. This stream might not be going that long, but I'll keep it as long as I can. But let me show you the other picture. Yeah, so during that time, I didn't really want to share what was happening with Gucci. Mostly because I didn't want to worry you guys, and also it was also selfish of me. I was afraid that if everyone asked me every day how Gucci was doing, then on the days when she's not doing well, I wouldn't be able to handle saying it because it's just hard to put into words. So it was mostly for a selfish reason that I did not share what was happening. It was only after like Gucci passed away was I able to share it. It was only about a few days ago was I able to share exactly what was happening with Gucci. So I'm so sorry for leaving you guys hanging, but everyone was so supportive. No one ever pressured or asked me what was going on. It was just like, oh, I hope you take your time. You don't have to rush coming back to stream. Just whenever you're ready, we'll always be here, and that really gave me a lot of strength. Those faces give me Card Capture Sakura. Oh, really? You think this looks like Card Capture Sakura? Oh, thank you, Iheart. I feel like it was selfish because I talk about Gucci all the time. In hindsight, it may have been a little bit obvious. Like, I feel like some people probably suspected there was something happening with Gucci because I used to talk about her a lot, and then I kind of went radio silence. Even when I was still streaming or hanging out on Discord, I wasn't mentioning her anymore. Mostly because I didn't want to post Gucci or talk about Gucci, and people would be like, oh, so how's Gucci doing these days? And I don't want to lie, but I also don't want to brush off your questions. That's why I kind of went quiet a little bit. And then I also felt kind of bad because it was kind of like I wasn't facing what Gucci was going through. Although I was in real life, but on stream I was just not sharing it. It's hard. I don't really know how to put that into words, but I appreciate everyone giving me the space when I needed it and still giving me... When are you getting a... What the heck is a monitor lizard? What? Wait, I'm Googling. Is that like a gadget? Monitor lizard? Monitor lizard. What is that? Wait, that's an actual lizard. What the heck? Komodo dragon? Wait, why do you want me to get a Komodo dragon? Aren't those things poisonous? Oh, what the heck? What? Where did that come from? Trashy? Trashy? Trashy went crazy. Trashy's asking me to get a Komodo dragon. Yeah, they are. Oh, sorry. That age-old debate. Sorry. Just an obvious next pet. You know they're not pet. Don't they eat deers? I think Komodo dragons eat deers. Yeah, the debate, the age-old debate of poisonous versus venomous. And then we did Avira. We did my rendering of Soleil to the best of my ability. It's different. Yeah, I know. That's why it's a debate. And then I did something like a trashy. A Nile monitor lizard? How old did it live until? Poison is a toxin that gets into the body by inhaling, swallowing, or absorption. Did you Google that? Absorption through the skin. Venomous is when the toxin... But that's the same thing. They both get into you. They both get into you. Poison is a toxin that gets into you. Venomous is a toxin that gets into you. I still like the poison one. Is if it bites me... Oh, I actually saw a funny video about that one. I saw a funny video about that one. They make game characters say those lines. It was really funny. And then we did Overlord Sea Weaver. Oh. And then we did a random snail that goes, "Hey!" Okay. So that was my first art stream. It was a very impromptu art stream. I just decided to do an art stream like 15 minutes before the stream started. So hopefully it went okay. I was a little nervous because I've never done a legit art stream before. I've done art redeems, but not a whole stream dedicated to just art. But I had a lot of fun just drawing characters based on my goldfishy memory. I haven't what? The main difference is that some snakes can spit poison at you and get you sick just touching your skin. Oh, frogs too! Some frogs are poisonous. Send me the meat. I will send everybody to you. I'll individual all the pictures, and for those I have on Discord, you know what? I'll put them all on Discord and I'll ping all of you guys individually, and I'll also post them on Twitter. Yeah. And also I said this before and I'll say this again, but for the people that I drew, once I ping you guys, feel free to do whatever you want with the art because I butchered you. So you have the right to do whatever you want with it. You can make it your PFP, you can redraw it, you can do whatever you like with it. So I'll definitely put it on Twitter, and I'll ping you either on Discord or on Twitter, but I will try not to ping you twice. Selling on eBay as an NFT, how dare you! And my art reference folder, no! Trashy, no! That's trashy! Gosh, you guys, no, bad macaronis. We don't talk about NFT. I don't even know what NFT stands for. NFT, not for trade. Not for trade. Not for trade? Am I right? NFT, not for trade? Pastry's gonna make the big bucks so he can retire young. Non-fungible token. What's a fungible? Isn't fungi a mushroom? Non-mushroom token? Noodle food. Okay, pastry. At least try to not eat for... What are you guys talking about? Naughty forest tractors. Bro, what kind of tractors? Oh, that's like that joke. How do you woo a country girl? I'm gonna give you guys a free dad joke. How do you woo a country girl? You know what? I'm not even gonna give you a chance to guess. How do you woo a country girl? You tracked her. You tracked her. Never feeding Tom. What? It's funny. I tracked her. You tracked her. Okay. Yeah. Well, he was a peeping Tom, so now his punishment is never feeding Tom again. Let's see who we can read. Oh, you know what? Yoichi's doing it just... Oh, thank you for the stretch. No food tokens? That's called starvation. Nuclear fruit power. Okay, now we're just thinking of whatever we can think of with NFT. Fine, 2 can play this game. Well, you know what? No fishy tomatoes. There, no fishy tomatoes. They're against the law. You don't make GMO of fish and tomatoes. So no fishy tomatoes. That's my NFT. Take it or leave it. Thank you, Pastry. Thank you. Came up with that on the fly. But for now, let's go rate Yoichi, who's doing some just chatting. And once again, thank you so much, everyone, for... Never forget... I love that one! Never forget Trashy or Trashy. I love that! Smack you, Trashy. Let's go say hi to Yoichi, and thank you so much again for hanging out with me for my art stream. I had so much fun, and I hope you did too, and we'll see you again next time. So, let's go say hi to Yoichi again. See you all. Remember, no fishy tomatoes. Bye-bye.